So, here we go with another round one game. We have Joel going up against JRomney. Now, you guys may or may not be familiar with Joel, who's using the Browns. Romney's rolling with the Rams, so this is kind of like the toilet bowl here. I don't know, they got two of the lesser skilled, overall-wise, I have to say, teams. Of course, if you're really good, you can beat anybody with any team, you know, if you're, significantly better than your opponent. Or you can have EA go your way, which, you know, we've all lost games to people we know we're better than, but EA was on their side, and EA is always undefeated, baby. Always. So, this man, Nick Farley, catches a pick. He caught a pick. We're like, wait a minute. That man's a D tackle, like 40 catching. Out here snagging picks. So, Joe, the reason for and he's definitely known as a top player in the community, his reasoning for going with the Browns is that he feels comfortable with them. You know, he plays money games with them, and that's just the team he feels he knows the inside and outs of. He knows their weaknesses, their strength, and that's just the team he prefers to go with. Joe has made it to the finals once out of these Madden tournaments that we've been running monthly, and he ended up losing, as he throws a dot right there over the top. He ended up losing to Voltrax in the finals, so he's definitely accustomed to doing pretty well in these tournaments. So he takes a 7-3 lead, and this is one of the rare cases where we don't have Seahawks. So you definitely want to cherish this game for it not being Seattle. Throws off the back foot. Look like he had him open. Just hit him right in the face mask. Nice little outside shoulder pass right there. Ends up getting a huge first down. Decides to run with Gurley. And just watching this game, you can tell Gurley is such a monster. A little bit of turbulence right there happening in the stream. He goes back again with Gurley. Ends up falling forward within the 8-yard line. And he ends up getting stopped at the 3-yard line right there. Second quarter started, and his stream started to lag a little bit. So I had to refresh. And by the time we refreshed, did we miss the score? I believe we missed the score. Yeah, we did. He ended up scoring a touchdown, which we missed because we had to refresh because it was like lagging a little bit. But Joe still, even though he will be down, he still tries his best to remain calm and try to, just worry about the next offensive possession and move the ball from there. So right there, he ended up covering the post manually. Joe definitely was killing a lot of people with this formation in MUT, regs, whatever he likes to do. He likes to do this formation with that route over the top. As you see Manziel just missing throws. He ended up going from quarterback to quarterback. He'll, sub in Manziel. He'll sub him out. Right there, he just caught a nice little aggro catch and puts him in great position, field goal range right here. Rolls out when Manziel throws on the run, and he throws an absolute laser beam right there, putting him up 14-10. With little less than 2.5 minutes remaining, JRomney has plenty of time to try to get in position to score a field goal or definitely a touchdown, which I'm sure he would prefer. Not the best read right there, throwing a double coverage. Nice little run right here with Gurley. 3rd and 2, tries to run, and that gets stuffed. 4th and 4 goes for it, and Joe with the users picks up the interception and is already in good position to go ahead and make something happen. On the run, had him open, but horrible throw. Little reroute, and that's what Joe likes to do out of this formation a lot. He'll have that deep post, which is very difficult to cover, which pretty much has to be user. As Manziel ends up breaking the sack and gets a huge gain of 22 yards. Very next play, Joe ends up scoring, taking a multiple possession lead, going up 21-10. And when you get behind a very good player, it can be very difficult to come back, especially as somebody who's good offensively like Joel, who can score a lot of points. He's not somebody you want to get behind because he's just going to continue flooding you with points and points and points. You got to play a very offensively well-balanced game against people like this because they can score, and they can score a lot. Right here, 2nd and goal, ends up taking off with Manziel and ends up getting no gain. Decides to run the ball, playing conservative right there, was willing to take the field goal, but he ends up getting the touchdown, going up 28-10. So now it looks like Joel's in good position going ahead and easily win this game as long as Romney just doesn't do anything crazy scoring here really quickly. He actually ends up throwing an interception. So Joel has another opportunity to go ahead and throw a dot. Overthrown right there. Had it. He's going to go for run the ball right here, try and get in field goal range. Decides to do a fullback dive. He tried to get just a few more yards. You have to remember this isn't MUT, so not everybody has 99 kick power. McManus, his kicker has like 87 kick power, so he's a little hesitant of kicking the field goal. Now, mind you, all these games are in all Madden. 4-minute quarters, no Excel clock. Only rules were, the usual, no blocking kicks, no onside kicks until the fourth. Skunk rule, 21 plus ball is game over. And no custom playbooks were the only things for this tournament. So let me know, what do you guys think of the regular tournament style head-to-head, with the regs instead of MUT? Because with head-to-head, you're going to see a lot of Seahawks, things like that. But I think it was nice to switch it up, to get away from MUT for a month and just go to regs. And let me know, what do you guys think? If you guys prefer, we'll definitely do it more often, because I think these tournaments are so much fun to watch. When sometimes I don't even want to be a part of it. Like, I just want to spectate and watch most of the games, but it's fun for me to be in it too, because I like to just have fun and play the games and stuff like that. But I'll be missing out on some good games because I be in the games myself. But you see, Joe 35-17 takes a very big lead, and again, bad users right there. It looked like he got no probably not even a case of users. Probably a situation of no animation. But nonetheless, 35-24, 4 minutes remaining. Joe just can put the game away by not even scoring. See, he's running backwards to give himself more field. Excuse me, so he can try and just waste more clock. Even though there's no Excel clock, true clock was allowed. I'm not going to host a tournament with no true clock. You guys know all I do is true clock. So 1st and 10 right here, runs the ball. He ends up getting stopped. First down right here is pretty much going to win the game. 3rd and 13, runs the ball, and he gets stopped. And Romney calls a timeout, but only 30 seconds remaining, down 2 scores. He's going to need a very quick score and an onside kick in order for him to come back. And that was it. Romney just ended up just quitting after that. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Joe moves on. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.